fashion, food, and fun. You're watching Living Local 15 with your host, Jessica Williams.
Good morning and welcome to Living Local 15. I'm your host, Jessica Williams. Happy New Year, everyone. We made it to 2023. Cheers to you all and welcome to our first show of the new year. How was your holiday? I hope it was great. Mine was pretty special. I traveled home to Dallas, Texas to spend Christmas with my family, and luckily I got out of Fort Wayne before the Arctic storm landed here and the temperatures dropped to about, -4? I honestly wasn't even sure that I would make it out because my flight was delayed by 3 hours and I thought it was going to get canceled. But glory to God, I made it home for the holidays. So over Christmas, my family has so many traditions. On Christmas Eve, we all gather at my Aunt Pat's house for a Christmas Eve bash with lots of family, food, dancing, and singing Christmas carols. And our favorite is the 12 Days of Christmas. We all have our part and we sing it in unison, so it's so much fun. And then on Christmas morning, me and my sister's family, we spend the day at my parents' house with my mom and dad, and we stay in our PJs all day long, enjoying coffee and mimosas. And the coffee choice is Starbucks Holiday Blend because it's so good. It's my fave. But my dad threw in a gingerbread blend this year, and I really enjoyed that too. And we kick off the morning opening gifts with my two nieces. So one is 16 and the other is 4. So it's really fun to kind of see how they react to their gifts because it's such a wide range. And so we have a lot of fun as a family that morning. And then we head into the night with a big Christmas dinner that my mom cooks. So the holidays for me is just all about fellowship, gratitude, and resting up for the new year. So we are kicking off today's show with some self-improvement book recommendations to enhance your 2023 goals, and we are getting equipped with some wealth education. I take you inside of Foster Financial. Also, you don't want to miss tomorrow's show, new restaurant, new year. We're going to be tasting a menu at a popular joint around town, so you don't want to miss it. And we'll be back after this break.
Follow us on social media at Living Local 15.
It is the top of the year, so we wanted to provide some self-help books for you. And we have a wide selection that was brought in by the Allen County Public Library. And joining me are two librarians. We have Misha, who's a general librarian. Hi.
Hi.
And we have Charlotte, who is a teen librarian. Hello.
Hi.
How are you guys doing?
Doing well.
Good. Wonderful. Well, first, share with me about your roles and the different types of librarian positions.
All right. Well, I'm at Pontiac Branch, so it's right off of Hannah and Creighton, and I get to just do a lot of outreach and work at the front desk. So
very cool.
And I work in the main library downtown with teens, and I do a lot of outreach, programming, book lists and displays. So
Yeah, so you all know what the hot books are right now and the best books people should start reading for this new year. So start sharing with me some of the selections that you brought in.
a couple of the books I brought with me, the smaller one in the front, is a book of daily affirmations and self-care techniques. I know a lot of people are probably journaling now, so it has journal prompts and just ways to take care of your body and mind.
Oh, I love that so much. Affirmations are just so amazing. And I think that, and I love the size of this book too, because you can just have it in your purse or in your car, at your desk. So that's wonderful. Okay.
So I've brought kind of a mixture. I have some children's books and I also have some for teens. One of my favorites is this book right here, which is a picture book called The Magical Yet. And it's about how sometimes things can get frustrating for kids and really for adults too, when you want to try something new and it's just not working out. And so this book is about the joy that comes when you eventually get there after practice. And the images in it are absolutely breathtaking.
Oh, wow. Look at that illustration. The Magical Yet. I love that. So yes, a book about perseverance is perfect for the new year. Great selection so far. What else do we have?
Yeah, and kind of going along with that one, I also have a perfectionist guide to not being perfect. Because a lot of time we're striving for perfection, but this book is about how that might actually be holding you back. So it's encouraging different ways to kind of fight that. So you're still doing your best, but you're not holding yourself up to those kind of standards that are actually keeping you back.
These are great.
Both teen books,
Okay.
actually.
Teen books and adult books. Raise your hand if you're a perfectionist. I'm going to go ahead and raise mine. That is so great. Yes. This is amazing. And so this one pops, this Feeding the Soul by Tabitha Brown. She is just such a ray of joy and energy, and she has so much stuff going on. I just saw that she has a new product line that's launching at Target this week, and I'm so excited to go try that food. But anyway, she brings so much happiness, and I love that this Joy, Love, and Freedom book is one that you brought in.
Yes. So, first of all, everything about Tabitha, I am always amazed. I'm a big follower on her Instagram and everything.
Yes.
Clothing line, all-inclusive, vegan cooking line.
Yes.
So she definitely speaks about prayer, but she also speaks about feeding not just your body with great things, but your spirit with great things also. So moving forward with that into the new year.
Yes, that's a good mantra for 2023. Absolutely. And I love this one too. This is an environmental book, so you can change the world. So share with me about this one.
Yeah, so this one's another teen's title, and it's about how you can practice environmentally friendly things without having to do a lot. So it talks about simple things like just being mindful of recycling or going out and doing thrift shopping for your clothes.
Yeah.
And I also really like it because it gives stories about other environmentalists, just quick pages so you can see what other youth are doing for environmental friendliness.
Yes. Okay, awesome. And you all have so many different locations that people can visit and easily access these books. So what is the process for one to be able to check out these books?
Well, it's so exciting now because we are officially fine-free for both children and adults.
Oh,
So
I saw the excitement on your face, by the way. I love it.
I love it because we're hoping that brings people back in because you're not worried about every day it's late, it's another quarter. So we just ask that you bring the books back and you bring them back in good condition, and it's free to you. You just come into the library. It's like a 15-minute process of giving us an ID so we can sign you up, and you can actually leave that day with six books, like 6 books or magazines,
Movies, yes,
DVDs, video games. There's so much stuff. We even loan out laptops and Wi-Fi boxes.
I did not know that. Okay.
So we're like, just come. It's free.
Just come. I love it.
And if the book you want isn't at the branch you normally visit, you can put it on hold and pick it up from any library, and you can also return your book to any library. We get questions about that pretty frequently.
Good. Yes. Okay. Easy, convenient, the best way to start off the new year with these books. I love it. Misha, Charlotte, thank you so much for coming in and sharing these wonderful selections. And what I am going to leave you all with today is an affirmation from the affirmation book that they brought in. I opened it randomly and saw this, and I think that it's perfect. So it says, my mistakes, my flaws, and my imperfections do not and will not define who I am. This is the Allen County Public Library. We'll have their information listed below, and we'll be right back.
Have an idea for the show? Want to find out how you can be a guest? Contact us at livinglocal15@wayne.com.
This segment sponsored by Foster Financial. I'm at Foster Financial, a boutique investment firm offering holistic financial and retirement planning. Joining me now is Caleb Doan, the Vice President and Financial Advisor here at Foster Financial. Hi.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Well, I would love for you to start off by sharing more about your company. I know that this company has been around for so long and has such great experience in this community.
Yeah, absolutely. So Foster Financial, I'd say that the biggest thing we're known for is being holistic financial planners. So you can go to different people who will kind of be your investment guy or maybe your tax guy or whatever it might be. And we really like to bring all of that together. So we say that there really isn't just one part of your financial plan. You have the investment side, you have the tax side, the insurance side, the legal side. And so we like to bring all of that together for our clients.
Yes, and I know that you like to set a low pressure environment so people can feel comfortable coming in, asking questions. So what can people expect when they come into your office?
That's a good question. I know I'd say with finances, it's something that people can be a little anxious about.
Yes.
Obviously, it can cause people stress too. So we try to make it a very low pressure environment. We have a wonderful warm staff that kind of greets people when they come in. We have the nice fresh baked cookies too.
Oh,
and we
smells so good.
Oh yeah, of course. But yeah, generally we just try to make it really low pressure. So the first meeting is all just about me meeting the client, us kind of understanding how I could help in their financial plan. And one big thing we like to say is we don't really make any big decisions in the first meeting.
Okay.
It's really about us getting to know you, and we kind of push that off maybe to the second meeting where we actually start making decisions.
Yes, that is so great. And you mentioned the holistic planning. So can you dive deeper into explaining and really breaking down what is that?
That's a good question. So I kind of mentioned those four big pieces of your financial plan. And what we've seen is that a lot of people will go to their CPA or tax person for their taxes. Maybe they have an insurance person who sold them a life insurance policy or an annuity or whatever it might be. And then they just have their investment guy. And what we find out is that oftentimes those 3 or 4 people don't really communicate with one another. And the person that ends up getting hurt in that scenario is the client. And so we like to make sure we bring all of those pieces together and make sure that the client is best served.
Okay, that's great. And this environment is so warm and welcoming. So let's walk around a bit.
Yeah, let's do it.
So Caleb, you all have 3 financial advisors who work here, correct?
Yeah, that's exactly right. And between the 3 of us, we've been involved in the community in Fort Wayne for several decades here.
That's wonderful.
Yeah,
Yes.
and then this is Emily.
Hi.
So, yeah, thank you.
Yes.
So she's kind of the first face you'll see when you come in. She greets everyone and then offers everyone cookies as well.
Oh, well, I have to grab one, get the full experience here.
There we go.
So we are now in Caleb's office, and Caleb, you are the new vice president here at Foster Financial. So share with me about your financial experience.
Yeah, absolutely. So I guess a little bit about myself. I originally grew up in West Michigan, so a really, really small town. Kind of loved living there, which was great. After graduating, my wife and I, we moved to Chicago, and I worked in finance there for a little while. And it was really fun being in the big city, but I mean, we always wanted to get back to more of a smaller kind of Midwest area, to eventually start a family and things like that. So that's really what brought us back to Fort Wayne. And I've just absolutely loved the clientele in Fort Wayne. The people are just so welcoming, so nice, and it's a really great community to be a part of.
That is, and as you are building these relationships with your clients, you're able to help them on an ongoing basis. So share with me what that journey's like when they do decide to partner with you all.
Yeah, so it's not a transactional relationship whatsoever. We really like to establish this ongoing relationship with clients. And so that means, annual reviews, maybe biannual reviews, phone calls. Anytime a client has a question, we want to be involved in that process. And I typically like to say, the client is the CEO of their sort of financial situation, and I'm the CFO. So if they're making a decision, they say, hey, I need to get a new car, I want a new house, I want, X dollars a year in retirement for my sort of cost of living. And I say, okay, these are the steps that we need to take to get there. So they're in charge, and I kind of help facilitate, reaching the goals.
That's wonderful. And I'm really excited because your expertise is going to be have a presence on our show moving forward. And so we will be introducing a new segment called Wealth Wednesdays. And Caleb will be joining me in studio each week, helping with financial planning, advice, tips, tricks, and all of the above.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I think finances is something that impacts people just on a daily basis. It's something that everyone's thinking about almost all the time, and so it's really great to kind of have some tips and tricks and make sure we're up to speed on what's happening.
Yeah, that's going to be great. So you can check out the first Wealth Wednesday this upcoming Wednesday on Living Local 15. And of course, you can find out more information about Foster Financial by visiting their website. Caleb, thanks so much for joining me.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
All right, and we'll be right back. This segment sponsored by Foster Financial.
Living Local 15, proudly driven by the Kelly Automotive Group.
This segment sponsored by Power Swabs. If your teeth are yellowing due to years of drinking coffee, tea, red wine, or smoking, our friend Scott is here to explain how a wider smile can actually make you look more attractive and take off years of your appearance. With whitening your teeth, it is an easy way to look younger, feel confident, and appear healthier. And according to Scott, it can be done in just 5 minutes a day. Please listen to what Scott has to share with us today. Hi, Scott, welcome.
Jessica, this sounds amazing.
Right? I need it. What is this product?
I was going to ask you, what is this product? No, of course, it is Power Swabs. I've been on the show before.
Yes.
This product is changing, really been a game changer in the teeth whitening industry over the last 8 years that I've been promoting it on national television. And I love how you brought up about coffee. I have mine right here.
Yes, I had mine this
You've
morning.
had yours today, right?
Yes.
Exactly. Your viewers are probably on their second or third cup. And the great thing about this product, or one of the great things, is that we don't have to give up any of our guilty pleasures like coffee. We're going to show you a video a little later on in the segment to back up that claim. But right now we are talking about Power Swabs, how to get our teeth whiter in less than 5 minutes, Jessica. We're going to do that. We're also going to do it without sensitivity, which I feel is the biggest advantage of the product, because that's the biggest complaint people have about getting their teeth whitened, either at the dentist or using the strips and the trays. And it also works on all dental surfaces. So if you're watching right now and you have caps, crowns, and veneers, you've spent thousands of dollars on those procedures, and they look great when they're done, but over time, your smile will go uneven, Jessica, because they stain. Not anymore. Power Swabs actually will lift those stains, get you back to the bright white smile you had when it was done.
Yes, I totally agree with that. And you have an important test to share with our viewers. And this test is very interesting. Let's have it.
Yeah, it's the would you rather test, Jessica. And I think you passed it last time, but I'm going to put you on the spot anyway again.
Okay.
And I'm going to ask you, who do you think the 100 ladies that we paneled chose between these two different, well, not different guys, but same guy, two different pictures with this would you rather test? We said to them, who would you rather spend time with or possibly kiss? Same guy, Jessica, really good looking guy. All we did was change the shade of his teeth. You can see the difference it made. Who do you think they chose?
Right. So this time I want to say is an easy no-brainer. Okay. Immediately the one with the wider smile.
Yes. Last time you hesitated and you scared me a little bit, but you went right to it. So yes, of course, they all chose the guy on the right with the wider smile. Then we paneled 100 men, Jessica. Same thing. They all chose the girl on the right with the wider smile. So, but are you ready for breaking news right here on your show?
I love breaking news. Give it to me, Scott.
Okay, I'm giving it to you right here live, because for the first time in 8 years of doing the Would You Rather test, I'm choosing the girl on the left in the Would You Rather test, not the girl on the right.
Oh, and why is that? What made you change your mind?
I was going to say, ask me why, Jessica, but you went right to it. You're so good at this game. Well, let me tell you, Jessica, I am going to show her how she literally can be the girl on the right in just 7 days using Power Swabs. I don't know anyone that doesn't want a brighter, brighter smile, Jessica. I really don't.
Right.
But again, people are afraid of the sensitivity. They think it's too expensive. Again, maybe they've had a cosmetic dental procedure and they don't think it'll work. All of those things are not true using Power Swabs. So right now, in just 7 days, you're going to be that person on the right in the Would You Rather test. And we're also going to show you that egg video right now, okay. That I mentioned earlier.
Yes.
So, right, and I'm telling you, Jessica, people love the fact that they can drink their coffee, happy hour, red wine, and not have to give up their bright white smile. So we did this cool little experiment in our home office in New York, again, to back up those claims. So we took 2 raw eggs, Jessica, okay, because they mimic the enamel. So we put 1 raw egg in coffee for 30 minutes, 1 for 3 hours. Now, most of us brush our teeth before we have our coffee. So you see the progression of the stain over the 3 hours, but with Power Swabs' quick 2-step process, Jessica, there it is. We first removed the stain, then we whitened it. Didn't matter if it was 30 minutes or 3 hours. Those coffee stains were gone in less than 5 minutes. It's pretty incredible.
Wow. Wow, that is so
Wow,
cool.
that's
No, I
right.
love seeing it in a different way, using an egg. That's really smart.
Yep.
Okay, so what will our customers be receiving today as a special? Because I know you came with the good stuff.
Oh, you know I'm bringing it.
Yes.
I'm bringing it. I'm not just bringing the white smiles. I'm bringing the special with it. So we're giving you our biggest discount ever, plus free shipping, plus for free the on-the-go stain out quick stick for the daily maintenance, Jessica. This is great. It's valued at $20. Today it's free. After you're done with the once a day, less than 5 minute a day treatment that you saw in the egg video, how do we keep our teeth white? You know, during those times when we're having coffee or red wine. We don't have time to brush them, so you're going to use this instead. It's real simple. Carry it in your pocket of your purse, take it out, pop the top, spin it, solution comes up, rub it on your teeth, just like you saw with the swab in the egg video, for only a minute or two. Lifts the stains before they set in to keep that smile bright and white. Best part is that it's free, Jessica.
Yes.
And the only way to get that deal is to call that 800 number on your screen. That's 800-891-3725. Once again, 1-800-891-3275. So you can drink all the coffee you want because I'm hooking you up.
Yes, thank you so much, Scott. I love it. You topped it off with your coffee at the end. Thank you so much for this special deal. Free shipping, special gift. Listen, our viewers need to call right now in order to take advantage of the Power Swabs special, only right here on Living Local 15. If you want more information about Power Swabs, you can call the number below, and I'll see you after the break. This segment sponsored by Power Swabs. Thanks so much for tuning in today. I shared earlier about my holiday break, but I want to hear how your holidays were and some of your traditions. So head over to our social media pages and let me know. Also, all month long, we are going to be giving away gift cards, so you must follow us on social media to learn about the giveaways and enter to win. So find us on Facebook and Instagram by searching Living Local 15. And remember, it's never too late to live your best life, so start living it today. I'll see you here tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Content segments during today's Living Local 15 were paid for by these sponsors.